There we go. Found it. Hello. Pull up your comments here. Hello. Okay. Hi guys, how are we today? Tonight? What's happening? Okay, where can I put this? I need to put this somewhere. I forgot about that. Hang on, sorry. This chair feels weird. Okay. Hi. Thank you, Stacy. How are you, dear? How are you, my love? How's everybody doing today? Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Well, started my period yesterday, so I'm in a whole lot of pain today because the second day of my period is always the worst. Is it like that for you guys? Tell me if it is, because is it just me or is the second day of your period always the worst? I don't know. Oh, cool, Stacy. I'm doing okay getting ready to open a daycare for my home. Wow. Also on your period? Nice. Twinners. Congratulations. Periods are really great. So, I love them. They're really useless unless you want to reproduce. I just think it's kind of fair that I really can't really reproduce very well, but I still have to have a period. I've had too many seizures too. Couldn't? What? What are you saying, Abby? I don't understand what you're saying. What are you saying? I forgot to warn people that I was going live. But let me make sure that went through on Instagram actually. Oh, too many to count. Oh no, Abby. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your seizures, Abby. I had many after my IUD found out it caused my seizures for 6 months. Oh, that's horrible. Gosh. I've heard seizures I've had a couple seizures, but nothing like significant. Just like little ones. But yeah, they can get bad. One of my first, well, not one of my first, but like one of my earlier memories when I was probably, I would have been maybe 13 or 14, maybe. My sister, Michelle, had a seizure and I witnessed it, and it was the first time I had ever seen a seizure, and I didn't know what was happening. And we were in the hospital, and we got to the ER because she was having, I don't remember why we were there, but then while we were in the ER, she started seizing, and I just remember like 10 doctors and nurses coming out and like panicking and reeling her back, and I tried to follow her and they wouldn't let me, and it just was terrifying. So thank you. I love this blankie too. It's not Easter anymore, but I love the color of it and all the colors in it. And hi Brett, by the way. Oh, we have two Bretts here. Brett Floors. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing today? on this Saturday evening, night. Me not good, thinking about killing myself tonight. Been feeling down today. Well, we're not going to do that, Brett. No. I'm putting my foot down. What is going on? Talk to us, Brett. Please don't. Please, please don't. My PTSD is so high. So I had an edible and I'm having weird seizures and Tourette's type symptoms. Uh-oh. This has never happened before and I'm freaking out. Do you need to go to the hospital? What's happening? Huh. Nobody cares about you anymore. I care about you. Who doesn't care about you in your life? Because obviously I can't be there with you and I don't know you super well. So who doesn't care in your life? If anything, just know you've got 17 people here that do care. And we've all been in that place before and it sucks. How am I feeling today? Good. It's a rough day. Other people on their live streams will come here then. You know I try and read all my comments. I always try and read yours. Like I told you last time, stop going to their live streams if they're just going to ignore you or if they're being rude. And also, like I told you last time, like there's a lot of times in live streams, there's a lot of people and it's a lot to it's hard to concentrate on every single person if there's a lot of people there. I always do my best to see you, but I'm sorry you're feeling that way. So that's why you want to kill yourself, is because people ignore you on live streams? My husband is aware and watch. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Crazy. Ollie said, Brett. Wait. Ollie is, are you, I can't click on your name. Do I know you, Ollie? Your profile picture reminds me of something. Anyway, Ollie said, Brett, I'm sure there are people in your life who care about you, but even if there aren't, do not take away the opportunity to love you from everyone you have yet to meet. Exactly, because you come on here every night and you're always like, hi, how's everybody doing? You know, like you care about people and we care about you. So sorry, Brett. If I could, I'd give you the biggest hug. Me too. Yes, what did I ask, Brett? I'm sorry. Dee Dee! You're a viewer. Well, welcome, Ollie. Your profile picture looks really familiar, so I'm like, I was seeing if I knew you or something. Maybe I've just seen you on here before. Have you ever come here before? Thank you, Jenny. The burrito last night was okay. I put a little bit too much sugar, but it was still good. I still ate it. I'm freezing. I don't know. I'm going to take my hair down because that might be part of why I'm so cold. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever. Okay, so Abby said, Brett, you are loved even if you don't realize it. Your life is so precious. I don't know you, but I care about you. Stay strong. Thanks, Abby. And I agree. The sugar threw you off. Oh, it threw everyone off. Nobody does that. I'm really weird. Nobody puts sugar on their burritos except me. But I put a little bit too much. So. Guess what, Brett? Guess the heck what? Guess what? Have you ever felt this way before? Have you ever felt like you wanted to kill yourself before? Okay, well, if you have, yes, you have. Okay, so what made you stay last time? The last time. Last time you wanted to do that, what made you stay? Yes, I agree, other Brett. Everyone here is strong, beautiful, and worth it. We need like Brett number one and Brett number two. No? That's what you did last time was no? That doesn't make sense. Tell me what you did. Why did you stay? Yeah. Yeah, Tree, understand the feeling, but I can't do this ever to my family. Me too. Yeah. Danny's my reason. At the end of the day, I have lots of reasons, luckily, but he's my he's my biggest reason. Well, whatever that reason is, even if you don't want to tell us what it is, use that reason as your strength again. Because if it was able to pull you out of it last time, chances are it will pull you out again. And if it's something that's not in your life anymore that won't help you, then look for something new because there's always something to live for. Even if you start with like something so stupid and small, like I remember, I've talked about this millions of times, but I'll say it again because I remember there were times where I wanted to kill myself. And I'm supposed to be censoring that word, aren't I? I don't, whatever, who cares? I don't care if I get monetized. You can't hear me? Ugh, I have my mic. Dang it. Okay, I guess I'll hold it today. Um, what was I saying? Um, 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 I'm still in diapers, Pampers because I have a mental um, retardation disability condition. Okay, so that's what diapers are for. Good for you. That's awesome. What was I gonna say? Does anyone remember what I was saying? I have the worst memory. Uh, oh, there was a time where I my reasons were really kind of stupid. Like, for instance, one of them was, well, I don't want to do it until Big Brother is over because I want to see if so and so wins. Or I don't want to do it until my favorite YouTuber's kids or my favorite YouTuber goes to an event that I've been looking forward to and live vicariously through them or something like that. Like any stupid little reason to keep you there. And then once you reach that reason and you reach that time for that reason to stay, then you think of a new one, and there's always a new one. There's always something in the world. And if you can't find something, then reach out to the people who understand those types of feelings like us, like what you're doing. I'm very proud of you for that. And let us be with you and let us remind you that you are beautiful and worth it and that you have more to give and do on this earth. And you're not done yet. It's not your time yet. It's not your decision when your time is. And I get that that's like, I don't mean that. You guys know I've been there before too. Like, I get it. But like, really, maybe think of it that way and just be like, it's not even my decision. Like, there's a plan set out for me, whether you believe in God or anything else, not God, the aura, science, Mother Nature, whatever. There is a plan for you. Like, yeah. Tree said, hold on, no matter what, you are all inherently loved and matter. You might not feel that way. Dot, dot, dot. Me too, Abby. Yep. Hi, Jason. Hi, Nanya. Abby said, I made the mistake of attempting twice and instantly regretted it. I was going through so much health-wise, and no one can help me anymore. I fight a horrible disease, and I just wanted to give up. Abby, I'm so sorry. I've been there too. And every attempt that I've made, I always, always, always instantly regretted it every single time. And go look around on YouTube. Just search like people who've survived suicide attempts because they all share their testimonies with you too of like that they like there's one that I saw this guy that like jumped off a bridge or something and he said that on the way down to the water he remembered thinking I regret this and he miraculously lived. It was a very high jump and he's gonna now have issues for the rest of his life that he realized that he still wanted a life halfway down and now he has to live with those issues. And I've never heard a story of somebody who survived a suicide attempt who said like who didn't say I regretted it halfway through. Brett, I'm so sorry you have to go through this. I have an external colon back. Oh, tree. And I'm having full removal of my colon on the 26th. And I refuse to give up. Please hold on to your blessings. Oh, tree. Wow. Wow. You're in my prayers, sweetie. That is hard stuff, man. Wow. Please don't base your self-worth on creators' responses to your comments on lives. Life is much more, and the right communities will be there for you. Exactly. Love that, Jenny. Yes. Just got to find those right people. Here we are. What's up? We can be here for you as much as we can, at least. But there's lots of people in the world. There's lots of people. Okay, I'm going to see if I can make this. I wonder if this will be better. I hope so. Sorry, that was probably really loud on the microphone. Yeah. Anyway, how you doing, Jason? Jason, how you doing, Nanya? I need sugar. I need some sugar. So my little heart machine that I'm wearing, it's cool because like what you do. So right now I'm having a symptom, so we're gonna log it in together. Can you guys hear me? I hope so. So this is what my little phone that I have to carry around looks like. So, so what I do if I'm having a symptom is I push the button. So you can see it's just like goes across my upper left chest like that. And so what I do is I press this button and it takes a second. Like it takes a minute. This took me a minute to figure out because I was like, the button's not doing anything. But then I like put the phone down for a second and all of a sudden it works. Okay, it's really taking a long time this time. Did it not work? No, don't leave. Wait, hold on. That better? Hello, why is this not working? Maybe that's why not many people are coming. Is it because of the sound? I ordered a new microphone. It should be here Monday. It could be your end. You can't hear me at all? Can you hear me better if I do this? Are you my Justine or a different Justine? I mean, you're all my people. I love you all. But you know what I mean, if you're my Justine. A little better? Yours? Okay. I'll keep it here then, I guess. You hear me? Sorry, I've got better microphones coming on Monday. Thanks, Holly. Thanks, Jason. You doing okay, Justine? There are kind people in this world. Sometimes it's easy to feel alone, but you're not. It's so true. There really are. I know it's not worth it to kill myself. It's not my time yet. I'm not ready to leave this earth. Good. Then don't. You got this. But you're just saying that you want to. You're having that desire. Is that what you're saying? I get that. I think we all do. Yeah. I'm sorry, Brett. It's hard. Mental illness is hard. I don't have what you have. I don't have mental retardation. I don't know what that feels like, but I imagine it's also very difficult. Um, do they still call it that? I'm saying that because he called it that, but is that what people still say? You're just not supposed to say the R word alone. That's pretty offensive, right? But like mental retardation, that's like an actual thing, but not great. But I'm with my mom this weekend, so that helps a bit. That's good. I'm sorry you're not doing good. I like the mic a little bit away because it's too close to your mouth. There's static and breath. See, that's what I was trying to do. I don't know how to make. I don't. Okay, well, let's try. Hold on. Maybe I'll just like. What about like right there? Is that any better? I'm just gonna keep it kind of. Ah, that should work. Is that okay, maybe? Oh, retardation is a medical term when you take the Asian off. It's a slur. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Gotcha. But you also can't say the R word ending in ED, right? Or would you say they are mentally ARD? Or would you say, so what you have to say is they have mental retardation instead of they are mentally, right? Um, you're not, Jason. That's good. Sorry. I ordered some nicer, better microphones. They're coming Monday. They have mental retardation. Gotcha. See, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So you say what they have, not what they are, because then that's where it gets. Abby said it's been such a hard week. I was almost put in a medical coma. Oh my gosh, Abby, because of my seizures. I'm so grateful for my life and for the friends I'm making here. I'm going through an immense amount of pain. I'm so sorry, Abby. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad that you're making friends here. That's what I want. That's what this community is about. Loving and supporting each other. Um, it's no biggie. Don't let the audio get you down. Mercury is in retrograde. It's all good. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Well, oh, did it finally pull up? Whoops, hold on. Now I missed it. Okay, so what happens when you push the button is it pulls up a list of like, so it says select all that apply, and it says tired and fatigued, which I'm not really. Flutter or skip beats, I'm not having that. Chest pain or pressure, that's what I'm having, so I'm going to put chest pain and pressure. And then pass out, I didn't pass out, so that, oh, whoops, I accidentally, oh, that's okay, I was going to check that one anyway. The shortness of breath I'm having, so you click that. Wait, sorry, I can't, there we go. And then what else is there? Rapid or fast heartbeat, lightheadedness, and dizziness. So I'm going to put dizziness, and then that's it. So now I log them and it takes me back to the main screen. So that's so that they can like look at the time that I logged that and see how my heart was reacting, I guess. I'm pretty sure. So it's kind of cool. Sorry, that's probably not interesting to anybody but me. I think it's kind of interesting because I'm like, how does this even work? but I guess it's just me making a log that they'll look at later. But I think she said it would go off if I have a heart attack. I would assume it would, but I'm not sure now because now all I'm figuring out that I'm able to do with it is just to log my symptoms when I'm like right when you're having them or right after you've had them so that they can go back and look at that and then monitor what your heart was doing at the time, I guess. I don't know. Aw, thank you, Tree. Shanny, you're amazing to start this community. Thank you. It is interesting to me. Oh, good. Okay. That damn Mercury has to be in retrograde. Yep. Uh, just like you really should say someone with autism or someone on the autism spectrum rather than say autistic person, although that term is not nearly as offensive as our word. So I know that, but I've seen a lot of like videos even recently online of people who have autism saying that they prefer to say that they're autistic rather than to say they have autism for them, so that's why I never know because everybody's different. But I think just like you said, it's not as offensive to everybody. I think some people like to say they're autistic. Some people like to say they have autism. This one's the last one I saw about this. The girl was saying that she doesn't like to, I think it was on TikTok or something. She was saying she doesn't like to say she has autism because that makes her feel like she has something wrong with her. And in her mind, the way her mind works is that autism, to say, oh, I'm autistic, is better for her. And that works for her. So, yeah, so I guess it's just different for everybody. But when it comes to the R word, I don't think it's different. I think there's what's appropriate and what's not. Shanny, is your heart attack caused by arrhythmia or electrical sinoatrial node issues? I don't know what that means. I don't know, but I'm sure it's arrhythmia a little bit, but they said that it was caused by stress and um, part of the stress that went into it was that I had C. diff the week before. Tay, hi, I miss you. I love you. I'm glad you're here. I had C. diff the week before, and that, man, that puts strain on all of your organs because you were just constantly barfing and crapping and just diarrhea and throwing up every 10, 20 minutes for 4 days straight. It was exhausting. It was the worst thing I've ever been through, man. And it puts a lot of pressure on all of your organs. So, yeah, I'm glad you're here, Tay. I'm glad you're here too, Justine, by the way. Oh, Sage. Hi, Sage. I didn't see you. Hi. Um, how do I ask you this in code? Let me see if I can figure this out. Did someone update you on things? There it is. You'll know what I mean. You love the mic setup. It's the best I can do. I ordered better mics, so we'll see if they're better. They did. Okay, good to know. Okay, good. I just wanted to know. Abby said, I'm autistic and I prefer to be called autistic. Yeah, I think it depends on the person. It's good to just respect their wishes, right? Yeah. So maybe we should just be acting like if they, I don't know. But how would we even ask that if they didn't even say they have it in any way? So like, is it even it's not appropriate to be like, do you have autism? Are you autistic? Like, that's not appropriate. I feel like it's up to them to share that if they want to. And if you're suspicious of somebody having that or being that, then um, I don't know what's appropriate. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. I really don't know. I was told a long time ago by my therapist that I was on the scale, but the very, very, very low end of it, like nothing that's really affected, like I don't like to say that I am on the scale, but I am technically, but I don't like to say it because I feel like it would take away from others who experience it like really like full blown autism. Not that other people at the other end of the scale, the low end of the scale like me, aren't important or don't, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know, sometimes I don't want to like offend anybody, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to come on here and be like, yeah, I was diagnosed with autism, and I've said it a couple times, but I always explain every time, like I just I I don't know why it just makes me, I don't know what it is. It's not, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm very proud of it, but I think it's because maybe in the past people have gotten offended when I said that. Um, so maybe that has something to do with it now that I'm thinking of it. It's been a while though since I've talked about this, so I don't remember, but I don't know. I just don't want to take away anybody that is really going through this on a level where it affects every ounce of their life. And um, I don't know, I just don't want anyone to think that I'm trying to take that title, because it doesn't affect every aspect of my life. It only affects very few things for me. Anyway, moving on. I hope you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. You follow their lead. If they say I'm autistic, or if they say they have autism, that would be your clue. Gotcha. Yeah. I feel like it's only appropriate to bring it up if you're really close with the person. Yeah. Yeah. Like if it's like your sibling or your family member. Yeah. Or like your best friend. Yeah. I guess just feel out the situation. Severe dehydration, electrolyte imbalances caused by diarrhea and vomiting can definitely contribute to a heart attack. I'm sure it did, Jason. I'm sure it did. You're so right. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah, I'm sure it did. They gave me, while I was in the ICU, a total of, now I can't remember, but I want to say like 20 bags of fluids, because that's just how dehydrated I was. And then they had to keep giving me blood transfusions also, because I was pooping out pure blood at one point, like 90% blood, 10% whatever fluids they were giving me. That's all I was pooping out for a good, I would say, 48 hours. I was going to the toilet every 20-ish minutes, give or take 10, and pooping just straight blood and a little bit of liquid. It was awful. It was so bad. Um, Abby said, I wouldn't take it personal at all if someone asked me, but I can empathize with how it might bother someone. Right, yeah. Not because there's anything wrong with us, just because some people are just mean. Right, yeah, that makes sense, Abby. To be honest, I'm not a fan of person first language, like person with autism, but if someone wants to be referred that way, I will definitely respect that. Okay, cool. Like for me, I'd rather say I have autism, arthritis, whatever, than to say the other way, which is I'm autistic, I'm arthritisly challenged. How'd you say that with arthritis? I'm arthriticalisty. I'm arthritisticalisty challenged. I'm testicalisty challenged for sure. I don't think I have those. I kind of do. Wait, aren't girls' ovaries kind of like balls just inside? They look exactly the same. They're both made for the same purpose, just different for different female male purposes, but like they're they're all little balls, right? Arthritic. You are testically challenged, but that might not last forever, don't worry. um arthritic. What? Arthritic? Is that what it is? Okay. Jenny said I usually err, I don't know these words, guys, on the side of caution and don't ask someone about an autism diagnosis, just like asking women if they're pregnant or when they're going to have a baby. Right. I only ask women that. I don't talk to a lot of people. Usually it's like a nurse or something. Like people that I don't know. I only ask if it's like is it blaringly or glaringly? I say this every time and I never remember. Whatever. Unless it's like extremely obvious that they're pregnant. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, I don't know, because like I have a couple family members in mind. I'm not going to say who they are, but I have a huge extended family. So I'm not going to be embarrassing not that they even need to be embarrassed, but you know what, anyway. But they always look like they're pregnant and they're not. Um, they carry most of their weight in their stomach. Uh, Actually, I've got like three, yeah, yeah, so someone on Danny's side is like that as well. Um, yeah, so you just never know, but like you can tell. So like I usually wait if they look at least 6 months or 7 months pregnant, you can usually tell by then that they are pregnant. Even if they always look pregnant, you can tell. You know what I mean? Like the people I'm talking about, they sometimes look like they're like maybe 2 or 3 months pregnant, maybe four. Yeah, probably more like 4 months pregnant, but like I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Anyway, um, you're arthritic, Jenny. Congratulations. Blood transfusions saved your life, but can also cause clots even when it's your blood type. The clots can cause heart attacks. Hold the phone, Jason. Why did nobody ever tell me that? Because I was in the ER a few weeks ago and they found that I had a blood clot, but they didn't know where it was. And now I'm like, you couldn't have told me that? Because that makes perfect sense. If you're getting tons and tons and tons of bags of blood that quickly, that fast at a time, that's a lot of pressure going through your system. Things can clot. Man, I didn't even know that. Interesting. I'm going to ask my doctor about that. Abby said, I'm so scared of hospitals. I've cried so many tears there. Being there so often keeps me crying all the time these days. I'm so sorry you've been suffering for so long, Shanny. Thanks, Abby. Hospitals, for me, it's weird. I have a love-hate relationship because I feel extremely safe in a hospital because if any one of my issues is to flare up or if anything emergency-wise is to happen, I'm right there in the hospital and or if anything goes wrong or with like a surgery or anything like I feel very safe in a hospital, but it's very much not fun, especially if you're there for a while. If you're there for like days at a time, the beds are just so like it's just you barely sleep because they're coming in every hour to check on you and so you barely even get any sleep and then one of you was telling me there's something called what was it called? Um like like some sort of psychosis that you like hospital psychosis or something like that. Is that the word? Where if you're there for a long time and you just haven't slept in days, you start to go like your mind starts to go, basically is what it is. Anyway. Jenny said, obviously it's different when you're close with someone, but strangers need to stop asking such personal questions, right? Yeah. Um, yeah, I hate when doctors don't tell you the risks and side effects. Like, what the heck? I'm not arthritic, but I was trying to tell you how it would be said. Okay, thanks, Jenny. If you didn't want to say I have arthritis. Also, air is pronounced like air. Okay, it's pronounced like air. Gotcha. Thank you. Um, it's so fun. ICU delirium. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't remember. My embarrassing thing I don't like is getting my diaper changes. I get uncomfortable. I would too, Brett. It makes perfect sense that you're uncomfortable. That doesn't sound fun. When I had the heart attack, they put me back in the ICU for like a day or two, I think. How long was I there? I think a day and a half, maybe. And when I was there, the first thing they did, it was really weird. Did I ever tell you guys this? I don't remember if I did. I can't go back and watch the video where I told the story because it's too traumatic, but like, because I tried to tell all the details at the time, and I can talk about the details like separately, but to like tell you the whole freaking thing all in a row is really difficult for me to do. But anyway, right when they got me to the ICU after they discovered I had the heart attack, they put me in the ICU. And right when I got there, I'll never forget this because it was really weird. There were 6 nurses surrounding my bed talking to me, you know, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. And they're all introducing themselves. I'm like, hi, nice to meet you, being nice, nothing big. And they're like, and four or five of them were girls, and then there was one guy, and he was like my main nurse, I guess. And one of the girls was like, do you mind if we actually, she didn't ask. She said, so we're gonna sponge bathe you right now. And I was like, oh, okay. She's like, this is just what we do when you come into the ICU. And I'm like, really? They didn't do that when I had C. diff, but whatever. Maybe nobody wanted to touch me because I had C. diff. I don't know. But so they, all four of them start giving me a sponge bath, and then he joined in too. And it was really uncomfortable because I had five people rubbing me all over my body. They all had their own wipes that they had, and they all took different sections. And like the guy was like up here, like wiping under my boobs and my, and I was so uncomfortable. I was so uncomfortable. I was like, is this normal? So I kind of like looked at one of the girls and gave her a look like this is weird that he's touching me in my boob. And she was like, you know what, you can go. Like, you can, I got the rest. And he's like, oh, okay, gotcha. So she, like, kind of caught on to my uncomfortableness, and she was really cool. But yeah, it was really weird. I've never had that happen before. Usually they either ask or they, like, even usually would ask, like, do you prefer it to be a male or a female? Most males prefer males to do it. Most females prefer females. Non-binaries, I don't know what they prefer. It depends on their own comfortable level. But what was I saying? Anyway, you get the point. That's my story. The end. Okay. But my point is, I get that. I get having to do embarrassing things in the hospital, and it's not fun. It really sucks. I'm freezing cold. I might put on my coat. That's how cold I am. Down here? I think it is. Hang on one second. I'm also gonna grab some sugar, so give me a minute. Oh. No, just something with sugar in it, not straight up sugar. Although I eat that too. Hi Raven. Are you the Raven I know from a while ago? Hi. Either way, hi Raven, welcome. Yeah, it was really weird. And I'm pretty sure he was gay, but it was still very weird. Maybe that's why he thought it would be okay. I don't know. It's actually Jello brand. I don't like Snack Pack anymore, although they're cheaper. But once I was introduced to it, because we ate the Snack Pack growing up because it was cheaper, but then I was introduced to this, and now I'm like, oh, it's so good. Pudding isn't the same without whipped cream. Pudding is good with whipped cream, that's true. Oh, Abby said, I've had to go to the children's hospital a lot since we discovered my disease. Um, if I wasn't so sick, I wanted to be a child life specialist. Wow. I'm so sorry. Possibly. Oh, I'm sorry you can't sleep, Raven. Can I do anything for you? You want me to tell you a bedtime story or sing you a lullaby? You don't want one of my lullabies, trust me. Um, nice, Sage. Whipped cream is so freaking good. So good. Sorry, I'm trying to talk louder. Having a rough day today, so sorry about that. I was munching on my Cinnatop from Panera. What is that? What's a Cinnatop? Oh, you just told me. Okay, wow. Read the whole comment, Shanny. It's a cinnamon bun with an M&M cookie top in the top. A bit overkill, to be honest. That's a lot of things happening. Wow. But that does sound good, though. But that sounds like a lot. That sounds like it would give me a stomach ache in one bite. Yeah, but it does sound delicious. Yeah. Get people to sleep ASMR. Do you want me to do ASMR? I bet my microphone really sucks for ASMR because it's a crappy microphone. But if you want, I can whisper like this. Is that gonna help you? Are you creeped out yet? You should be. I'm coming for you. My puppy loves pup cups. Yeah, whipped cream with a treat on top. That's so cute. Pup cups is so cute. I'm not a dog person. I don't think I've ever owned my own dog, but I do know what that is because of other YouTubers. I know, I cannot wait for pumpkin flavored things either. I love the fall. It's my favorite. Except there's no watermelon in the fall and the winter. That's the only hard part. I'm gonna miss watermelon. I'm eating so much watermelon. This is what I do every summer. Oh no. Raven said, unfortunately, it's my autoimmune condition playing up, so it's pain keeping me up. Oh, honey. But I'm used to it by now. Give me an excuse to nap. Gives me an excuse to nap in the day. Yeah, same. I get you, girl. You know that. I'm sorry. Sucks when pain is so bad that you can't even sleep. It's awful. My dog started, Remy did? Remy started getting sick after eating pup cups, so I always have to say no when they ask, and I feel like it's borderline animal abuse. No, it's not. If they get sick, you're just being a good, you're just being a good pup parent. Remy, I forget. Are you his mom? Did we decide on this? What's your pronoun? Or what's your title when it comes to your pets? Didn't we like decide on this or something? You always over explain. Okay, we'll try. What do I say? Pup parent. Okay, I like it. Pup parent is good. I've had to pee 100 times today. Why, Day? What's going on? Are you okay? Start a channel entitled Crappy Microphone ASMR. That's actually a really funny idea. It's not a bad idea. People would hate me. That would be great. That would be so fun. Just do a complete trolling YouTube channel. Welcome to the worst ASMR that you'll ever hear in the world. I wonder, can you guys even hear me if I talk this low? Can anybody hear me? Tell me if you understand what I'm saying. I want to know if you understand what I'm saying. If you understand what I'm saying, then give me a red heart. Give me a red heart if you understand what I'm saying. Oh yeah, for parent would work too. Sage is non-binary, so that's why I was wondering about. I don't think they would prefer, I don't think they would like either mom or dad. That's why I was asking. I don't know, it could be the start of a UTI. It sucks. What is a pup cup? Hope it's a corporation attempting to feed chocolate to dogs. Oh, I hope it. Do you mean you hope it's not a corporation attempting to feed chocolate to dogs because it gives them worms? Yeah, it makes them sick. You can't give chocolate. No, it like a pup cup. I think it started at Starbucks, maybe, where people just go get their Starbucks and then they just ask for a little cup of whipped cream, and it's called a pup cup. And then you just okay, you did mean not a corporation. Okay, good. I was like, what the heck, bro? So it's just a little cup of whipped cream, and they just lick it and they love it. It's kind of the equivalent of getting your child like a sucker when you go to the bank because it's really boring to be there. They always hand out like suckers for the kid. So when people are running errands, oh my gosh, you guys could hear me. That surprises me. Um, then they get a pup cup because they're there running errands with their parent, with their owner. Yeah, don't ever give chocolate to dogs. I lived with a dog when I was very little. We had a dog when I was like 3 years old, I think, and then um, my stepsister had a dog, and I lived with them for 4 or 5 years. But yeah, he got into the um, chocolate here and there a couple times, and he was so sick. It was so sad. But I didn't really have a connection with that dog. I kind of didn't like that dog, and I kind of feel bad about that now. And it's not that I didn't like him, I just didn't like the allergies that he created. But he was a good dog, and it was really hard I'm sure I know it was really hard when he passed away for my stepsisters because it was their dog, particularly one of them. Anyway, I'm talking so quiet. No one's going to want to watch this later. I'm really sorry, you guys. I hope you guys can hear me. Uh, um, I used to give out suckers to kids and did treats to pups in the bank drive-thru. Really? That's cool. It was the best part of my job. That's cute. Aw, that's so cute. Um, okay, that's good. Okay. Well, if you're watching later, I'm sorry. Better microphones are coming, I promise. They'll be here Monday. So I think maybe I just won't go live tomorrow night, Sunday. Um, I guess we'll play it by ear. Okay, thanks, guys. It's usually later people complain, and I don't blame them because I went back and listened to one from the other night, and these microphones suck, man. But as long as you can hear me, I feel like that's better than not being able to hear me, even though it's like kind of choppy and not like the best. It's not very smooth, you know what I mean? Kind of cuts. It just doesn't cut out, but it just is like jarring, maybe. Is that the word? I don't know. It just doesn't flow, you know? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but get Danny to swipe a really fancy boom microphone set. I know, right? He doesn't have any. If he did, just have him stand in the corner the whole time, Sage, and just hold it above my head. He would. He would love it. I don't know how boom operators do that. Every time I go visit Danny on set, I always have to talk to the boom operator because I'm like, sir, or ma'am, or person, how are you doing this? You are holding up a freaking thing, a heavy thing, and you're having to hold it steady in the perfect exact spot that it's supposed to be for so long at a time. How are you doing this? So they have like different body uh, things that help. Like they wear these like body things that can help hold up their arms sometimes, and sometimes some of them are just really strong and work out a lot and train for it. There's like ways, obviously, that they make it happen, but I just like, oh, I would get so tired so fast. My arms would be hurting after like 5 minutes of that. Not even that, maybe 3 minutes. Should we test it? What's heavy like a boom? I don't know. I'll hold my eye. Okay, here we go. I feel like it's not heavy enough. Here we go. Ice water bottle. Okay, that's heavier. Everything hurts. How do they do this? How do they do this? Everything hurts right now. My back, my shoulders, my arms, my neck. I've been doing this, what, 30 seconds? How did these people do it? They're amazing. They're superheroes. Anyway, um, hi, sweet girl. Hi, I miss you too. How are you? Remind me your real name. I know who you are. I remember you, but I just don't remember your real name. But hi, I love you. I miss you. Um, okay, let me go back because it sounds distorted. Yeah, that's a good word for it. I've heard it said that if everyone had to throw their problems into a pile, most people would want to pick theirs back again. I love that. Wow, that's deep. Wait, that's like, think about that. If everybody in the world threw their problems in one pile and said, you get to repick your problem, everyone would pick their own. Whoa, that's deep. That's deep. Your microphone is not that bad. I've heard worse. Okay. Well, hopefully the new one is better because I spent money on it, so um and I don't make money. uh um your grandfather was a grip. It's such a hard job, but they get used to it, I guess. Um that's a good idea, Raven. He looks like, wait, what did Raven say? Oh, you can find an alternate to pup cups to give your doggo. I recently got a recipe for an ice cream style treat for dogs that's made from coconut milk, peanut butter, and bananas. Oh, cool. So it's like a vegan thing, a vegan option. That's cool. That's cool. Frosty Paws ice cream. Cute. Um, Google said boom mics are 30 pounds. Huh? Oh, I couldn't even last 5 seconds. No way. That's insane. People are so strong. It's crazy. Crazy what the human body can do, man. You got here before I disappeared. I know. I'm so happy you're here, Kimberly. Kimberly, Kimberly, how can I remember this? Kimberly, Kimberly, Kimberly is a mom and she's Canadian. Kimberly, mom, Canadian mom, Canadian mom. She's so sweet and I love her and I love and Canadian mom, Canadian mom, Canadian mom, Canadian mom, Canadian mom, Canadian mom is Kimberly. You would choose help? What if that's not a choice though? But that's a good point too. Anyway, better the devil you know than the devil you don't. You can eat it too, lol. Yeah, you can eat it too. You can add other dog safe fruits too. That's cool. You reminded me of a very inappropriate song, rap song, My Neck, My Back. What's the rest of it? My neck, my back, my butt, and my Ass? What's the rest of it? What would be bad about that? The crack, my neck, my back, my butt, the crack. Is that what it is or something like that? I don't know. Lick my pussy and my crack is the rest of it. Nice. That's funny. Why do people do that? Why are you licking people's buttholes? Don't lick people's butt. I know I'm in the minority, probably. Actually, I'm not. But I know some of you out there enjoy this. I'm not trying to offend you. I just don't understand it. Why? Why would you lick a hole where poo comes out of? Like, if I were gonna do that, which I never would, even if I like sanitized it over and over and over with like 10,000 different sanitizing butt safe cloths, and what if like a little bit of stuff starts to leak out? Like, stuff can still come out even if you clean it really well. Stuff can start to leak out at any moment. You don't know. I'll never understand it. Someone help me understand. Why do people lick people's buttholes? Does it feel good? Like, couldn't they buy a toy that feels similar to a tongue? I just don't get it. You don't understand it either? Again, I'm not trying to judge. I just don't understand it. I'm trying my gosh darndest to try and understand this. But so many people seem to like it. And I don't get it. Jenny, I don't want to understand that. Yeah, like I don't get it. I don't know. I'm pretty vanilla though, as we all know. Everyone can have their kinks, but I personally just couldn't do that. Right. No mouth stuff down there. Poop, pee, and other stuff comes out of there. Yeah. I feel the same about like if Danny, we're gonna get real personal here. Danny wants to like lick me down there. It makes me uncomfortable because I'm like, do you understand what comes out of there? Do you understand that discharge and blood and pee and when there's probably poop particles around it because it's right next to the butthole? Like, I don't get it. It is 2024. Why can't they just make a realistic tongue and give you the same feeling? I don't know. But I think it's more for his pleasure than mine. But I feel uncomfortable, but he enjoys it. And I'm like, why? Do you not? I don't get it. Vaginas are gross, man. Vaginas are complicated. Anyway. Oh, most people here are agreeing with me. Is there anybody here that likes it that can explain it to me? I'm not judging you. I'm not trying to like, I just, yeah, I guess it's just a kink for people. You don't like crack? Yeah, that was very descriptive. You're welcome. Welcome to my channel. Are you surprised, Stacia? You've been here a while. They make toys for that. Right. That's what I'm saying. If this is TMI for anyone, you're welcome to leave. I won't blame you. I finally got the pictures of my uterus from my hysterectomy. Ooh, cool. Of course I'm curious. Of course I want to see it. Especially since I'm probably going to have to go through it soon. I'm scared. We'll see. But we're not going to talk about that right now. 100%. I miss you so much. I know it's been forever, Kimberly. You know, one of my favorite aunts of all times is my favorite aunt on my dad's side of my family. Well, I have a few, but one of them is Kim, and I love her so freaking much. My Aunt Kim. So maybe that'll help me remember. Kimberly. Do you go by just Kimberly or do you go by Kim? I might just call you like Aunt Kim so I can remember, or Aunt Kimberly or something. I don't know. I also don't get people who suck toes. Right? Okay, that one. Yeah, I agree. However, I feel like there's a longer window. Like if you're to disinfect and scrub the crap out of your toes, I feel like there's a longer window of time before more things start to grow under your toenail or start to grow on your feet or start to collect on your feet. Whereas, like, with the holes, like, things are just always leaking. You never know when it's going to leak. Kimberly, okay. Okay, I'm going to call you Aunt Kimberly so I can remember. Or I'll just put that in my brain. Because I love my Aunt Kim. Kimberly. Canadian mom is my Aunt Kimberly. I'm going to remember. Keep coming back so I remember. You can't do feet either. Yeah, me neither. I don't like feet. I hate feet. Well, I hate my feet. Some people have cute feet, but I never have had the urge to like suck on it ever. I would never want to do that. But hey, that works for you. You do. Whatever floats your boats and gets your tinker a tickin'. That is not a saying. What did I even mean by that? Get your ticker tickin', tinkerbell tinkin', tinker, tickle your tinker with tinker, tickle the tinker. Tickled? I don't know. Is that what I meant? I don't know. Am I saving this live? Probably. Should I not? Is it too inappropriate? I've always talked about these things openly, but the internet is just getting more and more sensitive by the day. You just never know when someone's going to try and cancel you for saying something that literally all human beings talk about in the real world and all human beings do, but whatever. Except some people actually deserve to be canceled that are horrible people. But I'm talking about the people that pick apart every little thing that like good people do wrong, like human mistakes that everybody makes, all good people make. Because we're human. I'm not talking about the bad mistakes. I'm not talking about the big ones that are. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to go in a minute. So, I'm going to look for maybe a couple questions. Wait, what? Shanny, are you having a stroke? Yeah, ticker, tinker, tinker, bell, tickle, tinker, bell, ticket, tinkle your ticket, tickle your trinket. Yes, I'm having a stroke. Moving on. Okay, I will save it just for you, Ariel. You're supposed to be perfect, remember? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Okay. I really need to work on that. Yeah, I really need to be more perfect. Yeah. That's like such a realistic goal. Yeah. Okay, I'll work on that. Thanks for the reminder, Sage. I really appreciate it. You're not allowed to be an actual person, have feelings, and make mistakes. You're not. Not on the internet. It's really fun. The Mary Sorry Dang Apple? What? Apple spell check? What are you saying, Kimberly? The Mary Sorry Dang Apple? Huh? Apple spell check? I have no idea what you're saying. Whatever tickles your fancy. That's a good one. Whatever rocks your socks. I'm sure there are more. Yeah, I was trying to make a new one. Whatever creams your whip. Whatever whips your cream. I think I just ruined whipped cream for myself. Oh no. Moving on. Change the subject. Okay. Creams your whip. Ugh. That's the other thing. Maybe we'll have a whole sex discussion one night. Should we do that? We'll have a dedicated live. Then those that aren't comfortable don't have to be there. I'll be there. I'll get demonetized. I don't care. And we can have like an open sex because I love talking about sex because I just never talked about it and that's why I didn't know much about it and I learned so much from you guys and I also I like to vent about it as well because there are so many things I don't understand. I need to know if I'm the only one. But I do enjoy it with my husband because it's my husband and I'm grateful that that's a very active part of our life right now and has been for a while. So just gonna say it. I don't care. I don't care who knows it. Just because in the past I've talked so much about how much I hate sex and I never have sex with my husband and all that stuff because I can't because it hurts and there's trauma and blah. But we make it work and we've been making it work a lot more often and it's been nice and very connecting and very beautiful. Yes, Raven, true. You have to be perfect for the people who like to pretend that they're perfect. Exactly. When they're far from, or they'll judge you. Those people suck. Yeah. Yeah. It's really fun. It's really fun to have like non-perfect people judge other non-perfect people. I'm just out here trying to do my best, trying to help who I can. Why are you so bored that you are spending so much time trying to bring me down? What is happening in your life? I wish you the best. I hope your life gets better. That goes for anybody in any situation like this. Bullies out there, if you're bullying a kid at school or something, or you're being bullied, like, stand up for that stuff, man. It's not okay. I'm sick of taking it, and I did something about it, and I'm so proud of myself, and I've been so much happier since I did that. And if you're being bullied out there, please tell an adult. If you are an adult being bullied, take it into your own hands and take control of the situation and decide that you're going to avoid whatever that is, or depending on how bad it is, turn them in, report them, whatever. Like, you're more powerful than you think you are to put your life where it deserves to be and needs to be. And I've learned that the hard way, but I learned it, and I'm so glad I have. It feels so good. I have a million questions about sex and no one to ask. Hey, we're going to do a whole live stream. Let's do it. Should we do it on, what's today, Saturday? Maybe Monday night, we could do a sex live stream. What do you think? Twisted Sister, we're not gonna take it. Is that song? Twisted Sister sings that? No, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. All right, Monday night, it's a date. Everybody come. It'll probably be around, I will let you know ahead of time on Instagram what time it will be. And we will just talk about all the sexualness, and anyone's uncomfortable can leave. That's okay. And then the rest of us who like to talk about it, will stay and talk about it. And I'll get demonetized and I don't care. True. Totally worthless to believe you're perfect. Yeah. Yeah. That's good, Kimberly. That's good. Yeah, especially if you're an adult dealing with bullying. Remember, bullying is harassment, which is illegal. I very, very highly considered taking legal action against some people online. But then I decided that's just going to keep me like obsessed with it, and that's going to keep me thinking about it too much, and thinking about it too much is what contributed to my heart attack, and I can't afford to do that anymore. I just can't. I have to take care of my heart first. And suing them or whatever, going through the battle of whatever the battle would be, I can't do it. I'm not able. So let them talk. Let them say whatever they're going to say. I have every right to avoid, and I will. I have every right to delete comments if someone says something like that. And I have mods that will do that for me now. And I don't have to go and, anyway. Hi, Weeping Willows. What's your name again? Why? You've been with me forever and I keep forgetting your name. Um, did you hear the CEO of YouTube passed away? Oh no. What happened? Oh, I love that, Jenny. A very wise YouTuber, James Welsh in the UK. I'm going to screenshot that because I want to look it up. Says, welcome back to my channel where it's progression over perfection because perfection doesn't exist. That's a good opening. That's a good opening line. That's way better than mine. I wish I would have thought of that. That's amazing. Actually, he says it's all about progression over perfection because perfection doesn't exist. Wow. That's cool. I just got here, but will you not judgmentally teach me things? I'm in my 30s, but know basically nothing. Of course. Wait, teach you things about what? Sex? Or eating disorders? What do you mean? 99% Apple AI perfect grammar. Oh. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Um, yeah, they're not worth it. It's sad. I actually, do I say this out loud? Honestly, at this point, I pray for them. Like someone tried to bait me, someone tried to catfish me again last night. Someone tried to bait me. I wasn't having it. I'm like, okay, have a nice day. Prove who you are. They claim to be a very close friend of mine. And they just like messaged me from a brand new account with no followers and they weren't following anybody. And they're like, hey, this is so and so. And I'm like, if it's so and so, why don't you message me from the account that I'm familiar with? They're like, it is me. Who else would it be? And I've ignored them and blocked them now because I'm like, what are you talking about? They try to get a reaction from you about what they think is going on, and it's just gross. It's so sad. Anyway, okay. Lung cancer, that's so sad. May she rest in peace. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go in a sec. I'm gonna take one more question and then I'm gonna go. So let me get Danny up here because we're gonna hang out. We're all different individuals. We're supposed to be, right. It's our differences that make us us. Imagine if we were all the same. How boring and how predictable and how lame would the world be? There would be nothing to stimulate us. There would be nothing to stimulate our brains. It would just be, we would be robots. Literally, if we were all exactly the same, we would be robots. We're all supposed to go through things individually that we are for a bigger purpose, you know? We all contribute some in our own little unique way to this world. Okay, everyone send their questions and I'll pick one to end on. You okay? Do you not want to hang out? Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. Just answering one more question. Are you gonna go change? Okay. You don't have to hang out if you don't want to. Okay. You'll get all this stuff out for me? I have had a good night, yes. Why do you name your birds after food or most of them? It started with lemon and I named them after fruits. I don't know. I just kept that tradition going. Yeah, but Kiwi's good. He's uh really sweet and cuddly now. Uh and you gotta open some new olives for you. And he's good. He's really good. He's doing so great, actually. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, I love you guys. So come Monday night. I don't think I'll go live tomorrow night, but I might just watch for it, I guess. But I'll try and get a video up tomorrow instead. We'll see. But I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. And remember for everyone always that you're beautiful. And I am too. I love you all so much. Hang in there, not literally. I love you. I believe in all of you, and I'm proud of all of you. Okay, good night.